Hi, everybody. I'm Roberta Gonzalez, and welcome back to Bay Area Focus. Please welcome this morning health expert Eileen Durfee. Eileen Durfee is a healthy home expert. She's also an inventor, a radio host, and founder of GoHealthyNext.com. And she founded that during her journey to recover from her own allergies. They offer a variety of innovative health initiative programs and products to help consumers and their families achieve optimum health. She is also a former real estate developer and a home builder. And Eileen, we want to thank you so much for being here. I was reading everything that you're involved in. I, for one, suffer from horrible allergies that I seem to get once I moved to the Bay Area from Chicago. That was like almost 21 years ago. So I've had to have my own ways of trying to diminish those allergies and those toxins from my life. You write about it. You talk about it as a radio host. Why do we seem to have more and more toxins in our life today?
Well, we spend 80 to 90% of our time indoors, and even the EPA says that indoor air is 2 to 5 times more toxic than outdoors. And so, you know, you look at building materials. I mean, 20, 30 years ago, our homes had more ventilation because they weren't as energy efficient. And so now we're doing all these things to remodel our homes or to build energy efficient homes. But even with the air exchange systems that are supposed to bring in, you know, fresh air and everything like that, we have so many more sources from, you know, the building materials. We've got the glues and the formaldehydes outgassing out of the carpets. And, you know, a lot of those chemicals are volatile organic compounds, which are just basically used in all these construction materials, our household cleaning products, and then we inhale them, you know, and so there's a lot of health problems related to those things, and people aren't making the connection necessarily.
Well, my son, who is now 21 years old, when he was just a child, he was only 1 year old, he was rushed to the emergency ward because he was having difficulty breathing. We had moved out here from Chicago, and he developed respiratory virus disease, RSD, and we were told basically he was going to have allergies the rest of his life, extreme allergies. He was on an inhalant until he was 11, and I did simple things in my house, like I ripped out the fireplace and basically put candles in its place so I wouldn't be burning wood, because he seemed to have a reaction to that. Also, I ripped out all the carpet because I didn't realize how many different toxins that float around the air and end up in your carpet, and when he's rolling around the carpet, he was inhaling all of that. What do you recommend? Simple little changes for us in our household.
Well, one of the first things would be is when it's a nice day, open up your windows and get that cross ventilation and air out that. And then look at your household chemicals that you're using. Probably the average person has got maybe 5 gallons, you know, under your sink, in your laundry room, in your garage, and start switching to non-toxic chemicals. You know, 20, 30 years ago when I was sick, you couldn't go to the store and get those kinds of things, but now you can.
Okay, so you just hit on something. Were you sick, and is this how you became a home expert as far as getting toxins out of our environment?
Yes, at one time I was a universal reactor. I was allergic to everything. Inhalants and foods. I had psoriasis all over my body. I had just fatigue. I mean, I was a mess. And so I started trying to weed out, you know, what could be contributing to my problems.
I never realized before that psoriasis could be something that is a toxin that we are breathing in.
Well, it's like a reaction, you know, that your body can, you know, produce for a variety of reasons. It's not just as simple as, you know, eliminate, you know, the fragrance in your soap or the chemical in your soap. But it can contribute.
And so what about natural cleansers in your house?
Well, you know, I would just start by going to your health food store or even some department stores now, you know, because there's this huge green movement, non-toxic this and that and fragrance-free. And so just start swapping out.
But a lot of times, a lot of that is way more expensive. How do you weigh that into play?
Well, you can switch to like lemon, you know, baking soda.
Okay.
There's some natural, inexpensive things that you can do. Unfortunately, it is more expensive, but with someone who has chronic debilitating illnesses, you know, even the Health and Human Services website has a great resource for people. They can go and they can look up household cleansers and things that can contribute to just about every symptom that people are experiencing.
And that is such great advice. And that's why I want to let people know, if they want more information, how you can keep your home healthy without having to move out of your home. Okay, keep your home healthy. Go to GoHealthyNext.com. Again, that's GoHealthyNext.com. Up next, we have an organization providing local Bay Area families, helping their dream come true with a safe place to call home. We'll be right back.